Gusting winds send most of our fall colors flying.
Was it blowing here pretty hard last night?
I thought I was in Oz this morning.
Well, if you've been putting off any leaf raking until now, then your procrastination has royally paid off. Last night, winds up to 40 miles an hour brought down tons of leaves, piling them up in sheltered areas, in some areas in foot-deep drifts. But if your fall colors were not the only casualties, Avista says at the height of the windstorm, falling trees and limbs left 11,000 customers without power. Many households still waiting for the lights to come back on. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey joins us now live at 9th and Sherman, where swaying branches shortened some of the service lines for the lower South Hill. Jeff?
Nadine, you can see the pruning that had to be done here early this morning to make sure that these fast-growing elms do not come into contact with these power lines anytime soon. It was one of dozens of locations that Avista and its contractors responded to overnight. Trimming trees during power outages is tough for obvious reasons. Cut branches rain down out of the darkness. The sounds of chainsaws give homeowners hope their toasters will be working when they wake up. But some repair jobs were so big, crews simply had to wait for the sunrise to start restringing their lines. Was it blowing here pretty hard last night?
I thought I was in Oz this morning.
Here at 19th and Arthur, the wind snapped off the top of a 50-year-old ponderosa pine, blocking the street and taking a tangle of cable and phone lines with it. Shattered power poles take a long time to replace, and many residents woke up to chilly homes that would stay that way well past lunchtime. And the bad news is they're saying another 6 hours for your...
Oh, my friend just called me and said it would be like 10:15. She went online to Avista. I'm going out to get coffee.
In fact, Jacob's Java, the espresso stand down the street, reported a very busy morning, even for a Monday.
Yeah, everybody that came through said that they were freezing and their power's been out and their heat was off, that sort of thing, and they needed to warm up.
So now power has been restored here on the South Hill, including Miss White's residence. However, St. Mary's and Sandpoint, they took the worst of the storm, and to the extent that Avista actually sent extra crews there this morning. They're hoping their customers in those areas will have their electricity back on by 9 o'clock this evening.
Tough to lose power when it's this cold outside. Jeff, we know this isn't going to be the last windstorm to hit the area. What can homeowners do to ward off losing power?
Well, right now, Avista, so far this year, has already spent $6.4 million doing its vegetation management program, but those arborists only come through your neighborhood once every 5 years during a 5-year cycle. And so if you see a tree or something that's growing that looks like it's having problems, could be diseased or fall down or come into contact with power lines, call your utility and Avista will come out and limb up your trees to make sure that you do not lose your electricity later on this winter. Reporting live on the South Hill, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY.